It's that time, but he drops that.
Bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Oi, what's going on? Good morning. What's going on? I hope everyone is blessed. Hope everyone is feeling good this Monday morning. Start fresh week. Let's see how it goes. What I need you to do, though, is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm not here this morning because you know me. I got so much on a Monday. Filthy to everything. It's crazy. But I'll be on the red carpet. Anyway, we got to talk about this because it's not crazy, but the reaction has been a bit crazy, if you ask me. And what we're talking about this morning, we're talking about Amad and Alejandrins. They've done this after the game and tagged the agency. That's what they've done. Yeah. For me, there's not a lot in it. Like, but obviously, Man United fans, they're pissed off. Like, Man United fans are like, how dare you? How could you? And I want to try and be able to see it from both sides. Let's hear and see the argument, because we had the situation with Garnacho wearing the Aston Villa shirt. People saw that, and that was a declaration, really. We knew what was going on. That was more, Garnacho knew what he was doing. He knew that he was going to piss people off. It was my man in his in the Aston Villa shirt. It was almost a message to Amrim, basically. Really, that's what it was, because you could have posted any Rashford support saying you're Rashford's guy and, you know, you really like Rashford. And you could have probably worn Rashford's shirt when he's in a Man United kit. Chose to wear the Aston Villa one, knowing how it fell out, knowing you two were the players that fell out with Amrim. It was cheeky. Now, obviously, with this situation with Amad and stuff, we have to remember the presser that happened when I was in Asia. There was in Malaysia, yeah. And then they was playing the All-Stars team. And they asked Amad, hey, Garnacho, do you see yourself, like, do you see the situation fixing, sorting itself out? And it was funny because his response was, yeah, man, this could work out. He's a good player. I think it'd be great for us. And in that moment, there's obviously a lack of communication because Amrim's just laughing. Because Amrim's like, over my dead body. There's no chance you're going to see this player back at this club. But what you are getting is, again, two very young players that have come up together, really, 21, 20, there you go, 23, 21, been around each other, and they're friends. That's the bottom line of it. They are brethren, they are mates. And he's pulled up at Old Trafford. They're taking a picture. I think it's worse that, well, it's crazy because he's deleted the picture now. Now you ask yourself, was that agency? I kind of think Amad has a lot more control of his social media, especially because he's always joking on heaven and this, that, and the other. So you can see that, like, and unless they've captured the tone of his voice perfectly, I believe that was Amad that just decided, take this down. But you shouldn't have to. In that situation there, like, what is wrong with this? What is wrong? Maybe some people say, hey, a bit tone deaf. But, like, if we lost the game, I could understand why people have pelters and be mad and stuff and, feel a certain way. Garnacho didn't touch the pitch. Amad played. Man United won the game. Case closed. Now, I would hate that after a day of if we lost. The boys moved on, and let's have it right. Like, he was successful at Man United, as successful as a youngster's going to be. I think this is people's dragging it. But obviously, when you perform bad and you haven't been on point, you're going to be under a lot more scrutiny. And that's all that's happening right now. Amad hasn't had a great start to the league, and he's been all over the place. They've shifted him all over, like, for this Man United side at the moment. So I can see why people maybe, are they looking for a reason? Because this was one of the most loved players last season. And I feel like when you're that player that everyone loves, you can get away with this. Easy. You can get away with this. When the form gets crazy and people don't believe that you're doing enough, this starts to happen. Everything you do is questioned. Everything. Now, Amad's got to put his head down and try and, like some more good performances. But now you're seeing players returning. Hopefully, Amad can make that right wing back spot his spot now going forward. Now, with the likes of Cunha back, Mason Mount, there's probably no chance we're going to see Amad operating in a 10. Again, we ain't even got like Carabao for us to experiment with that. So he's going to have to make the most of this position. I think that like Man United fans, we do need to calm down, though. We do need to calm down, especially with, again, we don't want to do it again with the youngsters. We don't want to do it again when we're like players are just not feeling playing for this club. We need to make it the environment work. People say you come to Man United and careers are killed. We just got to fix that. Honestly, that's the part we honestly have to fix. We have to make this a space where it's a good place to play, but players have to be intelligent as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with the move today. I don't think anything wrong with posting a Garnacho thing. I think we're just more sensitive than ever. More sensitive than ever. We just need to relax and calm down. Anyway, that's me on that. It was good. I know Sir Jim said some stuff as well, talking about backing the manager and stuff like that. I think those are good words. It's good to see him attending games. I'll say that for sure. Like, you want the owner close to things. At least then mistakes ain't gonna happen. But he has said, Fabrizio Romano has stated that, look, he's not going to tell the manager the system to play. He's just going to support the manager from a financial aspect and try and understand what's going on. Again, when you're close to it, at least it alleviates issues for mistakes and stuff to happen or to not be aware. Like, the Glazers haven't had a clue what's been going on at Man United for years. Like they just haven't known, and the rot's been bad. Don't even see the stadium leaking. At least if Sir Jim's there on the weekend and there was mad leaks, he's fixing that. He's fixing that. So I'm happy at the moment. I will say this. At the moment, I'm happy with Ineos. I am happy with Ineos. They haven't done a lot wrong so far. Like this, they've been on point so far, and this is going to be a big week. We've had a great weekend. When we break it down, the weekend's been good for us, results-wise. Arsenal, Man City, draw, that's good for us. Wolves and everyone below the table, they haven't done well as well. So when you're talking about European spaces, Nottingham Forest in the situation they find themselves in, Man United, if they can just put form and wins together, can really say some sort of Europe is realistic for this club. It just depends on if we can pull out some wins. That's all it takes. Anyway, people, those are my thoughts. Just quickly, just to let you know, we're doing a link up. 50K subs. There you go. We're linking up Shoreditch. Yeah, Power League in Shoreditch. Real simple. 5 p.m. Go and get your tickets. Tickets will be in the link of this video. So go and get your tickets, like in the description of this video. Get your tickets as soon as possible. Make sure you pull up. It's going to be fire. Probably go to Box Park after for about an hour or something like that. So that's going to be the vibes. Make sure you pull up. Yeah, 50K subs, man. We did it. It's the road to 100K. When I get to 100K, people, we're going to take over the roller disco. We're going to have some DJs. It's going to be amazing. But that's some time to come. But let's just deal with the 50K for now. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate every single one of you lot. You lot are making this channel where it is. We're going to get a sponsor one day, I'm telling you. Anyway, stay blessed. See you on the red carpet. Peace.
Drop a bomb.
back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG Don. Better take everybody drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time, but he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said Juggle Bomb Dad.